before they lose the song. Oh, no, no, no. Freedom is the wrong. Oh, no, no, no. Coming in from the cold. Tell them not to sell it, it's worth more than gold. And guiltiness will catch them in the end. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. They'll try to manipulate you through your pockets. Now you're caught up in the fog with the optics, with the vision. Try to control you so they take the power. No, we don't play that game. We're here to empower. Give God the thanks and praises. Give God all the thanks and praises. Give God all the thanks and praises. Give God the thanks and praises. Give God all the thanks and praises. Thanks and praises. Give God
This is Brian Anderson. Joining me, analysts Richard Jefferson and Grant Hill, and reporter Allie LaForce. Pass to Kessler. Takes the three. Nails it from three. Grant, one thing these teams have in common, they are great at rebounding the basketball.
Oh, yes, they are. I mean, it'll be a battle down low. Boxing out is vital, and second chance points may just decide this game.
Now here's Durant. Just 5 on the clock. Slam dunk by Plumlee.
He gives up a bit of size at the center position, but his leaping ability, well, let's just say that makes up for it.
Here's Collier, and the layup falls.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Easy possessions like that literally are just a gift. You just dream of them. He'll gladly take those.
Beal's shot is off. Here's Collier. He can't hit that time. Excellent D there from Booker. Durant surveying the D. Pass to Bol. To the paint. The reverse. And it's good for two.
Let me tell you, Beal is crafty. He will figure out a way to get inside.
You know, over Bradley Beal's career, he succeeded in a few different roles, RJ.
Yeah, he played with the ball-dominant guy. Then he became the sole star on his team, and now he's playing with multiple stars. Evolution is a part of success, and Bradley Beal is doing it.
2 shots.
Grant, a big reason for Utah to be excited about the future. Their young head coach, Will Hardy.
Yeah, B.A. I mean, he's had this team competitive after trading away both Mitchell and Gobert. And I love how Hardy has developed guys like Lauri Markkanen.
It's good.
Inside, Durant's scoring instincts take over, helping him find a path to that difficult shot.
He takes it in, and it's in there. Collier's got his second basket of the game.
Pick works well there, but the defense left a lot to be desired.
Yeah, that just comes down to a lack of effort. The defender has to do a better job fighting through the screen.
Booker, good.
I love the straight-ahead approach by Booker. Drive hard, lower the shoulder.
And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
Earlier, I spoke with Mike Budenholzer, and I took the time to ask him about his strategy for Lauri Markkanen, and he said, we know he's going to hit big shots and be physical on the floor, but we're going to make him work for everything tonight. I hope he can test every shot that he takes. Hope and hard work. Can't ask for more than that, guys.
All right, Allie, thanks once again.
Never bashful about showcasing his athleticism, Sexton can really get up and finish.
Pass to Bol. Inside. Plumlee, no good.
Had enough room to finish, and that's one he'll usually make.
Sexton. Banked it in off the glass.
I love that hoop from Colin Sexton. Don't settle, young man.
Here's Durant. And he got the whistle on the way up, so he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
First personal foul.
It's on Lauri Markkanen.
Heady play to stop that easy layup right there. I mean, make him earn it at the line.
And we've got a timeout called by Will Hardy. I think right now he must be looking at some adjustments. Jazz making a switch here. Good on both. Well, Richard, you attempted to guard Kevin Durant in your playing days. How hard was that?
It was not easy. He's an elite scorer, ball handler. Oh, yeah, he's also 7 feet tall. KD is one of the toughest assignments that you will ever face.
Now here's Durant. To the inside. Here's Plumlee. Shoots over Collier. Ooh, pops the J after a cagey pass fake. Durant's got 6 points.
And Durant's jumper is as pure as it gets. You just assume ahead of time it's going in.
And stolen by Bol. And 1:01 left in the first quarter. Pass to Plumlee. Gets it to go. That makes him 2 for 3 in this game.
And you like the balance here. Not just falling in love with the 3-ball.
Up top, Collins. Down low. Here's Kessler. And finished off by Kessler.
His playmaking is something to watch. Threading that pass right in there.
To the middle. Durant. Plumlee with it. Back to Durant. And Durant with the big finish.
What an athletic play by Durant. This man, what can't he do?
Up top, Collins. Here's Collier. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up. Utah shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw shots of the night. Good on the second one. counted had it gone. Kevin Durant has been leading the charge for Phoenix. 8.
The Jazz, 15.
And it's been a pretty even game here after 1 quarter of play. And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for Phoenix.
The ball movement has been outstanding so far. They've come out of the gate looking for that extra pass. That may be not the highest percentage of looks right there, but look, you can't argue with results, I guess.
Ever since Phoenix changed ownership, they've been all in on winning now, Richard.
They've traded a lot of picks away and young talent to assemble a team of superstars, some of the best shooters in the history of this league, and they were willing to go deep into the luxury tax to sustain it.
And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
Well, guys, the Suns are going for it. All-star guard Devin Booker said everybody here is on the same page. We're in win-now mode. We want excellence. We know it's not going to be easy, but when you give up that much, we're trying to win this year and years to come. Brian, this front office has been aggressive.
They are all in, Allie. Thank you. Utah leading. George scanning the floor. Here's the pick. Pass to Filipowski. And he dunks it down.
And plays like that one can make the difference in a close game.
And it definitely got the bench on their feet, too.
And you can feel the jolt of energy that he sent through his team. That is a huge boost in a tight game like this.
To the inside. Markkanen.
The assist.
And Markkanen with the stuff.
And this is inexcusable. The defense must force Markkanen further away from the rim.
Pass to Bol. That one's good. Give the assist to Booker.
Credit their discipline. They've been working for high percentage shots.
And so Will Hardy calls for the timeout. He's going to talk it over with his guys. Jazz making a switch here. Well, Richard, as we've seen, sometimes all a player needs to prosper is a change of scenery.
Well, no doubt, B.A. One of the biggest deciding factors in being successful is how you fit into a system and how you fit in with the players around you.
Here's Kessler. Clarkson, left side. Just 5 to shoot. And play stops. A whistle there on what looks like an illegal screen.
You can get away with one once in a while, but it looked like he wasn't completely set on that pick.
You gotta blow the whistle when it's that obvious. Great call there by the official.
And it's blocked by Collins.
You can't sleep on Collins' long arms when he's defending you. He'll swat you down all day with that long reach.
I know what they say, defense wins championships, but you need some bucket getters too now.
And that one's good. That makes him 2 for 3.
It's harder to thread those passes inside, but the reward is evident.
Clarkson outside. From outside, off the mark.
That is not a guy you want to allow open looks from range. Lucky for the defense, he just couldn't get it to go.
You know, Booker gets a lot of praise for his scoring, but how about his skill as a passer, Richard?
Oh, he's a good decision maker, B.A. He's able to read defenses and dissect them with his passing. He's shown he can be a traditional quote-unquote point guard.
Pass to Clarkson. Now Kessler lets it go from deep. Richards pulls it in. Here's Booker. Back to Durant. There's a screen by Bol. Beal outside. Down low. Here's Booker. Over Collins. And it's Phoenix with another.
If you feed KD, this man is going to do this all night long.
Inside. Here's Clarkson. Yes, and it's George picking up the assist.
And just shredding apart the defense with his passing. He's helping to pace this offense so well.
He's locked in with his teammates right now, setting guys up in perfect position.
He's been shooting with great consistency tonight. Love to see that confident play on offense.
Here's George. Tipped. And they're on the break. And it's Durant gliding in for the fast break finish.
The versatility of KD, equally lethal in transition and the half court.
Rejected by Bol. Now here's Durant. He's got 18. No good. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Suns will retain possession. The Jazz making a switch here. It's Booker on the wing. Back to Durant. Here's Richards. For three, Booker. Wow, way back there. Devin Booker connects. Here's Kessler. Laid it in with a nice touch off the window. Kessler's got 8.
No settling for an outside shot there. They went right to the hoop.
And the first half comes to a conclusion in a game that's been very close so far. Phoenix out in front, up by 3. And join us right back here after the break for the start of the second half. And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, this second half could turn out to be a great one as both teams trying to gain an edge.
I just love the strong finish there inside.
Man, he's got that dunker's mindset, doesn't he? Always ready to pounce. Now here's Sexton. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. It's going to be on Bradley Beal.
And the quickness is unmatched. Tough for defenders to check Sexton. I mean, he just draws the contact right there.
You know, Grant, looking at the career of Colin Sexton, he had a huge third season, averaged 24 a game.
Yeah, B.A., and unfortunately, Colin hurt his knee early during his 4th year. Had season-ending surgery, but we've seen Sexton make a full comeback and just a dynamic scoring guard.
Plumlee. Utah grabs the miss. And it's Sexton on the take. And the layup is good off the glass. He has 7.
It's never easy trying to stop Sexton. I love watching him bounce off the defense and finish in style.
And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
Hey, Brian, John Collins is fitting nicely on the Jazz, and Coach Will Hardy said he's given us a huge lift on the offensive end. He's a tough cover, the way he's able to mix up popping and rolling. The defense can't prepare for just one thing. It makes him a dynamic threat.
Able to score on multiple levels, Allie. Thank you.
Good eyes, Bradley Beal. That's a nice setup there.
And we've got a timeout called by Will Hardy. He wants to give him a breather and talk things over. First minute and a half of basketball played here in the third quarter. Misses in close. Boy, this offense has been dynamic and diversified.
Just everyone sharing the ball and sharing the load makes you difficult to defend.
If the defense lets him inside, he will not hesitate. He'll gladly drop that thing right in the cup.
Here's Kessler. Goes back up. Kicks it out to Collins. Pass to Sexton. Back to Collins. And then it's Collins with the dunk.
Yeah, just a nice show of force by Collins, taking it all the way to the rim and flushing it home.
Well, the Jazz are one of just 10 NBA franchises to never win a championship, Grant.
Yeah, you know, it's so hard to believe considering they have the 4th best winning percentage in NBA history. Think about it. If it weren't for one Michael Jordan, they'd probably have 2 rings.
Durant with it. Picked up by Collins. Left side, Booker. And it falls all over the rim and in.
You the defense playing,
Now it's a
motherfucker.
4-point Phoenix lead.
Throw out those analytics. When Booker is taking a 15, 20-footer, that's a great look for him and his squad.
That's why you keep your head up. If the assist is there, you can pounce.
And Phoenix has possession. Following the bucket by Utah. Outside Booker. Pass to Durant. 3-pointer. Kessler with a rebound. Here's Markkanen. Inside Markkanen with the size and power.
Being Markkanen is 7 feet tall, he's absolutely an inside threat. I just love watching him capitalize from this area.
Offensive board. It's good on the putback. And the Suns lead by 2.
He really gets in perfect position for the follow. Just a terrific read.
We've got 1:08 left in the 3rd quarter. Pass to Collins. Outside for Sexton. Bol grabs the board. And Booker's got the ball here for the Phoenix Suns. Durant. Here's Richards. The layup off target. On offense, here's Utah. Now here's Collins. Covered by Richards. Markkanen for 3. Oh, they get a hand on it. We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. Out of bounds. It'll be Utah's ball.
Substitution on the court.
Utah trailing here. Pass to Martin. Here's Filipowski. Right side, Sexton for the lead. Richards pulls it in. And Mike Budenholzer decides to call a timeout. And we might see some changes. Coach potentially looking to adjust. And the timeout called by Mike Budenholzer. Coach wants to speak to his guys, maybe alter some of the game plan. Budenholzer decides to call a timeout. We might see him looking to make some tweaks to the strategy here.
You mad, fat boy? You play on the center all game. What's the difference? I suck at the game, but I'm gonna play on the center all game. I'm gonna play on the center all game. I'm gonna play on the center all game. Man, shut the fuck up, fat ass. You mad about that? You sound mad about that, bro. You mad about that? You mad about that? You mad about that? Mad about that? Dang, you mad? Dang.
And Mike Budenholzer decides to
take
call a
another one.
timeout. He wants a few moments to regroup with his players.
Sit here and think about what you did.
Five ticks left in the third. And the
That boy
timeout
ready.
called by Mike Budenholzer. He's going to gather the troops and talk it over.
Well, you were ready, boy. You thought it was the first day of school, huh? Hey, I'm about to get some cookies real quick. I'm gonna be right back, bro.
Durant with it. 1 second left. It's good! It's good at the
It's good.
Wow. Makes his selection just in time. Well done.
He didn't even look worried about the time on the clock.
And it's been a very competitive game so far as we get rolling here in quarter number 4. Jazz trail by 4. Clarkson outside. Pass to George. Back to Clarkson. 4 on the clock. Here's Filipowski. Takes a 3. That one no good. Nice D from Durant. Over Clarkson. Ooh, a little luck that time as it drops. Durant's got 24 points.
Oh, just beautiful poetry in motion. It is so fun watching Kevin Durant shoot the rock.
And that one's good. Clarkson.
The assist.
And this is just typical of him. Always making an impact at crucial moments in the game.
And his team needs every bit of his production if they want to pull this one out. It is neck and neck here in the final period.
And here's George. He'll bring it up for the Utah Jazz. They trail by 6. Pass to Potter. To the paint. Here's Hendricks. And down it goes. Dunked it through off a beautiful setup.
Oh, there is nothing more fun than putting a big guy on a poster. That is the definition of an aggressive play.
About a minute and a half through the fourth quarter now. Clarkson outside. The Jazz need to get one up in a hurry. And it's Phoenix with the rebound.
Most nights this shot would have been his, but the defender gave him just enough trouble.
Smart dish by Durant, giving it away to a guy with a quality look.
And we've got
Fat
a
boy,
timeout
fat
called by
boy,
Will Hardy.
what you gonna
He
do?
wants their game
What you
plan to
gonna
be
do
crystal
when they
clear
come
at this
for
point.
you? Fat boy, fat boy.
A different look here for Utah. Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
Over that last break, I got a chance to hear what Will Hardy said to the team. He told his players he expects more from them at the line, saying, quote, keep drawing fouls, keep getting to the stripe. But when you do, you got to make it count. Not looking to give those freebies away. Back to you.
Okay, thank you, Allie. And a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from here for the Suns.
Look, they're getting good looks inside. It's been a point of emphasis all night long, but I loved this hard-nosed attitude of this team.
Back to Booker. To the middle. Here's Richards. And he dunks it. What a pass to set him up.
Oh, my. What a move on the baseline. Then the big-time finish there, B.A.
Incredible reverse. He had to go way up for that one. It's Markkanen on the wing. Misses the 3.
And the defense dodged one right there. Not the guy you want to leave open.
Durant for 3. That one's good. Give the assist to Booker. And it's a 9-point Suns lead.
No hesitation from the swing man. Durant has such confidence shooting off the catch. Tremendous.
Booker with it. Picked up by Markkanen. Booker attacking. Left side bowl. Tipped. And we've got a whistle. He was fouling with a purpose. And in that spot, in that situation, it's got to be a transition take foul.
And when Markkanen is used correctly, he can be an important contributor. A big man who can really shoot, which is valuable in today's game.
2 minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
Here's Collier. Outside Sexton. Buries it from 3.
Oh, how about that? Sexton with a huge bucket. A must hit. And he did.
To the inside. Beal. Uses the glass on the layup.
They're going at it on offense. Neither team backing down.
Man, this has been a fun one, but look, who doesn't love a high-scoring game?
Pass to Collier. There's the 3. The Suns clear it.
Defensively, you pick your poison. That time, they gambled off the right guy.
And it's blocked by Kessler. And here's the fast break. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. He drops the first one, and that trims the lead to 6. All right, both free throws good from Sexton.
He showed a lot of composure that trip to the line. Now it's almost a one-possession game.
On the wing, Durant. There's a minute 12 left in the fourth. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
An impossible guy to cover. Durant puts defenses in situations where they must compromise and foul him. taking full advantage of his opportunities at the line to extend their lead.
Pass to Kessler. Here's Collier. Three-pointer. Hits the three-pointer.
Yeah, sharp feed by Collins. His coaches want more of that from him.
Collins with the defensive effort. On offense, here's Utah. 4-point game. Kessler. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Durant. There's 47 seconds left to play in the fourth. Outside Sexton. And he buries it. And that one brings him within one.
Talk about stepping up in a big way.
What a huge play coming through when it matters most. Big-time players make big-time shots. Durant, he lives for these opportunities.
Markkanen outside. Pass to Collier. Kicks it out to Markkanen. And here's Collins. Now Sexton. Shot clock at 5. Here's Collier to tie it up. The three won't fall. Stolen by Kessler. And so they choose to intentionally foul.
I mean, I'm just not sure what he was thinking right there. I mean, he needs to get his head in the game.
He gets the first, and that brings him within 2 here. And the second free throw, no good. Tough break there. And now they decide to foul intentionally.
Yeah, just a must-foul situation to stop the clock.
Good on the first, and that makes it a 3-point lead. And he hits both free throws here, and it's a 4-point ball game.
Making no mistakes and putting some extra nails in the coffin right here. That pretty much good.
Markkanen from long range. Money. Oh, what a sensational bucket. That brings him within 1. And they stop the clock as soon as they can with the intentional foul.
Yeah, and there's no question they have to foul. Now, I'm sure they would have preferred to avoid it.
So he goes 2 for 2 at the line, and it's a 3-point game.
The last make was huge. Now, realistically, the worst case scenario for them is OT.
Markkanen for 3. Oh, bangs home the 3. Oh, a tremendous 3. Timeout. We're tied. And Mike Budenholzer decides to call a timeout. And a great call on his part. This is the time you want to be in sync right here. For 3, Booker. It's good! It counts at the buzzer!
That's how you beat
Goodbye.
the winner at the buzzer. It doesn't get any better.
What a finish. It takes nerves of steel to knock down a shot like that.
So a close game sees Phoenix taking this one. That was an incredible night of hoops. A tremendous finish. They waited until the very last moment to seal it.
And so many times we see these close...